Have you ever had a task to do, but instead of doing it, you suddenly decide that reorganizing your bookshelf, deep cleaning your kitchen, or watching just one more episode of your favorite show is absolutely necessary? Yep, that's procrastination at its finest. But why do we do this? Why do we put things off even when we know it's going to make our lives harder? Well, today we're going to dive deep into why you procrastinate, and more importantly, how to stop. So, if you've been putting off watching this video, now's the time to stick around. Let's get started. First, let's get one thing straight. Procrastination is not about laziness. Your brain isn't just being difficult for no reason. Procrastination is actually a coping mechanism. It happens when your brain perceives a task as stressful, overwhelming, or just plain boring. Instead of dealing with it, your brain tries to protect you from discomfort by redirecting your attention to something easier or more enjoyable. This is why suddenly scrolling through TikTok for 30 minutes feels like a brilliant idea when you should be working on that assignment. So what's going on in your brain when you procrastinate? Let's talk about two key players: the prefrontal cortex and the limbic system. The prefrontal cortex is the logical, decision-making part of your brain that knows you need to get stuff done. But then there's the limbic system, which is all about seeking pleasure and avoiding pain. And guess what? The limbic system is much stronger than the prefrontal cortex. So when faced with an unpleasant task, your limbic system throws a tantrum and says, "Nope, let's do literally anything else." And your prefrontal cortex, it just sighs and lets it happen. Now, the 5 types of procrastinators. Not all procrastinators are the same. See if you recognize yourself in any of these. The perfectionist. You avoid starting because you're afraid it won't be perfect. 2. The overwhelmed. The task feels too big, so you don't even know where to begin. 3. The distracted. Everything else suddenly seems more interesting. Oh, look, a butterfly. 4. The thrill seeker. You love the pressure of last-minute deadlines. 5. The indecisive. You keep overthinking your choices and never take action. Now that you know why you procrastinate, let's talk about how to beat it. Step 1. The 2-minute rule. One of the best ways to trick your brain into starting is by using the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. And if it's a bigger task, just start with 2 minutes of effort. This works because starting is often the hardest part. Once you begin, your brain goes, "Oh, we're doing this now? Okay then," and it's easier to keep going. Step 2. Break it down. If a task feels overwhelming, your brain panics and avoids it. The solution? Break it into smaller steps. Instead of write a 10-page report, change it to outline 1 section, write a rough draft of 1 paragraph, edit for 5 minutes. Each tiny step makes the task less intimidating and easier to start. Step 3. Use the Pomodoro technique. The Pomodoro technique is a simple but powerful trick. Work for 25 minutes. Take a 5-minute break. Repeat. Your brain knows there's a break coming, so it's easier to focus. Plus, this prevents burnout and makes tasks feel less overwhelming. Step 4. Make it fun. If a task is boring, find a way to make it interesting. Listen to music, turn it into a game, or challenge yourself to finish before a timer runs out. The more enjoyable it feels, the less likely you are to procrastinate. Step 5. Use temptation bundling. This is where you pair something you enjoy with something you avoid. Only watch your favorite show while folding laundry. Only listen to podcasts while working out. Only have coffee after you finish a task. This trains your brain to associate work with pleasure, making it easier to get started. Step 6. Remove distractions. Be honest, how often do you start working, then suddenly you're on your phone? To beat distractions, put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Use apps that block social media. Work in a distraction-free zone. The fewer temptations, the easier it is to stay on track. Step 7. Set a deadline, even if it's fake. Your brain loves urgency. If there's no deadline, you'll keep delaying, so set one. Tell a friend, use a timer, or create consequences for not finishing on time. Deadlines create accountability. Step 8. Reward yourself. Your brain loves rewards. After completing a task, give yourself something to look forward to. A snack, a break, or a victory dance. Whatever works. This reinforces productivity and makes finishing tasks feel great. Step 9. Forgive yourself and move on. Finally, if you've been procrastinating, don't waste time feeling guilty about it. Just start now. Progress is progress, even if it's small. What matters is moving forward. Now here's your challenge. For the next 7 days, pick one of these strategies and use it every day. Let me know in the comments which one you're going to try first. Procrastination doesn't define you, it's just a habit. And like any habit, it can be changed. The key is to take that first step. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss more content on productivity and mindset. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.